So another really important conversation that I just want to focus on with everyone is managed hosting. And what's the difference between regular hosting and managed hosting, right? Because anybody can just go to GoDaddy or whatever cheap hosting company and buy, the $5, $10 a month WordPress hosting package and say, oh, I'm with a big company. It should be all good, right? The difference is, you know, when you have that sort of like base level standard hosting, they're not doing anything for you and they're not really helping you until there's actually a problem. People say, oh, well, I bought that plan as 10 bucks. I don't understand why these other guys are, charging 25, 30, 50, even more a month, for what they're calling managed hosting. So, what's the difference? The difference is managed hosting is actually actively reviewing your website and, actually keeping the elements of your website and the infrastructure of your website up to date. So spending that little bit of extra money on managed hosting is totally worth it, or at least having a WordPress maintenance company involved in the management and maintenance of your website is huge. There's tons of website maintenance companies out there. Most of them are very affordable and very reasonable, and they really do make a huge difference, especially when it comes to the conversation of support. It always happens when you really need your website the most. You're in the middle of an event, middle of a promotion, and oh no, the website all of a sudden it just dropped and it's broken for some reason. So now you're stuck on the phone because you bought standard hosting and you're sitting there on hold for an hour, and this whole time your website's offline. But if you had managed hosting or a WordPress maintenance company involved, first off, you're far more likely just to have a website that's always online and working how it should. But if you do ever have any type of issue, you have that safety net that really is backing you up, and you have a real partner in your business managing your online presence for you. Really what managed hosting companies do is they're, handling core updates and plugin updates. They're reviewing the technical resources of your website to make sure that everything is working the way that it should, is up to date, always online, and you're not going to experience any type of downtime or any type of emergency. And if you're with a really good managed hosting company or maintenance company, what they'll even take a step further for you. If the site's having any type of issues or anything like that, let's say you're getting a ton of traffic, they'll actually adjust the technical resources of your website to make sure that it's staying online, delivering the ideal user experience, and not going to run into any type of potential issues. Really paying the little bit of extra to have a quality managed hosting company involved, especially on platforms like WordPress, is so huge.